Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do 3 different hairstyles. This is one of the hairstyles right after you get out of the water, whether you're getting out of the beach or coming home from the beach, or whether you're like at a pool, either at a friend's house or your own house, because after we get out of the water, we don't want to spend a lot of time on our hair and makeup, but we still want to freshen up just a little bit to look just a little bit decent, because you want to go outside and enjoy the nice weather, and we don't want to spend a lot of time inside doing anything to our hair. So the first thing that you want to do before you begin doing any of these hairstyles is you want to rinse out your hair really well, whether you're going to the beach or the pool, especially if you're going to the pool, because there is a lot of chlorine products to sanitize the water, because those chemicals do tend to really dry your hair and eventually damage your hair. So you want to make sure that you rinse out your hair. And there is something inside my eye. Let's start with our makeup. Since our skin gets really dry from the sun, we are going to apply a tinted moisturizer, not only to treat our skin from the sun, but also to give us a little bit of coverage. And this one is by Sonia Kashuk. It has SPF 15, which is also a bonus. And the best part about it is that you can apply this with your fingertips. Now, I have really oily skin, and being in the sun all day and applying moisturizer to my face does not help with my shiny face. So to solve that problem, I'm going to be using this Peter Thomas Roth Oily Problem Skin Instant Mineral SPF 30. What I love about it is that you can just keep it in your bag and you can take it right out and you can just apply this all over your face. And I'm also going to use this to set in my tinted moisturizer. As for the lips, I think lip stains are always the best lip products to keep in your beach bag because it's hot outside and you don't want it to melt on the sun. And it also looks really natural. I'm using the NYC Smooch Proof Lip Stain, and it's supposed to be on for 16 hours, but I don't think it lasts that long. You can also go ahead and apply it to your cheeks. That's what I'm using as a blush because I don't want to use any other powder on my face. And I think curling your eyelashes really makes your eyes stand out. For those girly girls out there like me, you could also add some mascara if you would prefer. And I'm using this Lash Blast Volume Mascara, and it is waterproof, so if you decide to go back in the pool, you don't have to worry about your makeup smearing. And that's all for the face. I just want to keep it really simple and fast. And now let's move on to the hair. My favorite hair product for the summer is definitely argan oil. Not only does it condition your hair while you have it on, you don't have to rinse it off or anything like that. It acts as a deep conditioner for your hair, and it also tames away all those baby hairs and the flyaways. I'm going to be substituting this argan oil for a gel or a mousse on your hair because this is actually healthy for your hair. The first hair tutorial is really easy. It's just basically a braid, but it's not just a normal braid. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 3 strands of hair, and then I'm going to braid them by themselves, as you can see here. And then slowly I'm going to start picking a little bit of hair, which is a French braid. And then I'm going to go ahead and braid those without grabbing more hair, just to make sure that the braid stands out a little bit better with the knots. And then I'm going to go back and French braid again. So I'm braiding, French braiding, braiding, French braiding. If you like the way your hair air dries, you can go ahead and just leave the braid like this, but I'm actually going to put it into a bun. And I just slid off the hair tie back. And I'm also going to be using some fun accessories. You could put these in your little makeup bag too. Whoa, that was too fast. Let me turn it slowly now. Okay, I don't know if that looked better, but okay, let's move on to the second hairstyle. The second hairstyle is just basically a braid all the way down, but I'm just going to leave the braid that I left on top, and then I'm going to actually do a fishtail braid on the bottom. So you have a little bit of a regular braid, a French braid, and a fishtail braid going on here. A fishtail braid is really easy. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen a million tutorials on these. It's basically just grabbing 2 chunks of hair and then putting one side of the hair on the other side and grabbing the other side of the hair on the other side, crossing them over. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. You could also leave it like this, plain and simple and cute and tight, but I'm going to actually loosen up the braid, and this just gives your braid a lot more volume and it looks a lot like messier, and I think it looks cuter too. I like how this looks, but I always like to add a little bit of an accessory, so I'm just going to add a headband. Let's move on to the last hair tutorial. Now, when you take off your braids and your hair is dry, my hair's not dry here, but it creates like these really pretty waves, so I'm excited when I take out my braids after a long day. But let's move on to the next hairstyle, and this is just a very simple bun. I'm just going to tie it around halfway through my hair, and then I'm going to use the remainder of the hair and tie it around my hair scrunchie so you don't see my hair scrunchie. And I'm going to secure it with a bobby pin. And as for the rest of the hair, since I don't have short bangs, I'm just going to swoop it to the back and just give myself a little bit of a fringe in the front and then pin the rest back. And the same thing goes for the other side. Now, I always like adding accessory, so you can go ahead and choose an accessory for your hair if you like to. You could add a little flower like this, but I think I like the headband better. What do you guys think? I think I like the headband better. So you can put all of these products into your makeup bag and put it in your beach bag, because none of these items are going to melt and make a big mess in your bag. Thank you for watching.